Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, co-creators. Yes, this is the first video of the year 2020. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 2020. This is great. We made it to another super awesome year. This is a special year because this is the start of a new decade. 2020. You know, I remember growing up realizing like, man, 2020, it sounded so far off. Here I am now, here we are now in the present, living in the present moment right now in 2020. The future is here, ladies and gentlemen. The future is now. So, having said that, please remain and stay positive. Please remain and stay present in the future right now. Because, you know, as I always tell you guys, our subconscious mind acts in the present moments. It doesn't act in the past. It doesn't act in the future. It always acts in the present. So therefore, when you give it things to do, always put it in the present tense, like I am successful, I am a millionaire, I am an author, I am a successful entrepreneur, I am a great father, I am a great husband, I am a great leader. So put it always in the present tense, and then your subconscious mind, as powerful as it is, going to bring that to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a message today for you so great that I know you're going to love it. You know, I ended 2019 with 5 reasons to have a mentor to close out the last decade, and I'm going to start again with another great one to start this new decade, the year 2020. You know, repeating numbers is something very magical and powerful in that. I want you to look up that and see what repeating numbers is all about. I've done the research and I know what it's all about, so I want you to do it too. Yeah, I'm giving you a little bit of homework assignment today. All right, so that's great. So today is a great day. As always, a great day. And you guys know who I am, Mark Cosby, founder of Carbon Fiber Mindset Group. Also have an internet radio show called Living the Law of Attraction with Mark Cosby. And I'm just so excited and happy today. And, you know, we had a great New Year's Eve party last night with some of our close friends. And, you know, we consider these people family too, because we were always together hanging out at each other's house and sharing knowledge and sharing great ideas and eating great food and drinking great wine. We drank some amazing wine last night. I mean, one bottle we drank was $450 bottle of wine, and that was incredible. This stuff tasted like what I would imagine what liquid platinum would taste like. You know, it was so delicious. So enough of that. Let's talk about why we're here today. You know, if you want to have a better year than you did last year, today is the first day. 364 days more to go till you be a better version of yourself right now. And you can do it. You can make small changes in your life that can change your life years down the road. Your future self is going to thank you when you catch up to your future self for making these small changes. You know, all of us have flown on an airplane before. You know, some of us have flown on transatlantic, trans-Pacific flights. I happen to flew on both legs of those, a transatlantic and a trans-Pacific flight. Trying to be specific when I'm saying Pacific. So, you know, during those flights, those long flights, you know, pilots are making small corrections as they're flying to get us to stay on point, right? Because, you know, without those small corrections being made, they can end up somewhere 400, 500 miles off course. So, you know, that's another thing about setting these goals and doing things in your life. Right now, making these small little corrections, making small tweaks, and these small nuances, changing these small things about yourself. You know, people think change has to be some big, gigantic monster of a situation. Change doesn't have to be like that, ladies and gentlemen. Change can come in small amounts. Change can come in small nuances, minuscule nuances that people don't notice right away, see. But you just keep making those small corrections in your life, and then later on down the road, you're going to be exactly where you want to be, at the pinnacle, at the top of your game, at the top of your field, and that's a great thing, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the 5. Again, yes, 5. I love the number 5. Let's get to the 5 things you want to do for a better 2020. You know, a lot of people call them New Year's resolutions, okay? Here's the main thing. Stop calling them resolutions. Number 1, matter of fact, on this list, stop calling them resolutions and start calling them results, see? Because, you know, everyone knows about the New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym X amount of times. I'm going to go to the gym, you know, 3 times a week. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Don't even call them resolutions, see, because, you know, you can go in the gym today and you can't even get in a machine. You know, bumping into people and all that, 2 weeks from now, you go to the gym, it's going to be wide open. You can walk in there with your eyes closed, and you'll be able to go ahead and not bump into anybody, because that's what people do. They start off real strong after 2 weeks and they fall off. See, these 5 things I'm going to show you or talk to you about today is going to help you stay on course throughout this whole year, and it's going to be something that's going to change your life, and it's going to change your lifestyle too over time. See, just make these small corrections and these small events in your life, then they're going to get big and bigger. Again, like I said, number 1 is stop calling them resolutions and start calling them results. That's what I call them, because I get results. Whenever I set my mind to do something, it's a result. It's not a resolution, it's a result, because I know I'm going to work hard to get it. I know I'm going to work hard to do it, right? Number 2, set deadlines for yourself. Set deadlines for when you want to get something, particular task accomplished. Okay, so say for example, you want to write a book. So you just set a deadline and say, okay, I want to write a chapter a day, or I want to write a chapter. I want to have 2 chapters written by, let's say, January 31st. That's a deadline. And then here's the thing: if you don't reach that deadline, because things happen, life is what it is. Life happens. Life is at the speed of thought. So things happen. So say for example, you don't make those 2 chapters by January 31st. Well, then that's no big deal. You just write a new deadline and say, okay, I want to write another chapter or 2 chapters again, February 1st or February the 15th or something like that. See, set deadlines. That way you will always have something to strive for. Each time you set a deadline and you meet that deadline and you try to write something off, I celebrate. I celebrate the smallest things. See, because what that does is also getting your mind ready for success and getting you ready to be always in a celebratory state of mind. So that was number 2. Number 3, set goals. They don't have to be gigantic goals. You can set even micro goals. You can say, okay, by this time next year, I want to have this amount of things done. I want to have this type of car. I want to have this type of house. Set a goal. Set a goal. Set goals. Setting goals is a great thing, because again, that gives you a sense of accomplishment. You always want to be doing something that's moving you forward towards your goals, moving you forward towards your new life, moving forward towards your new amplified version of yourself. See, on this journey, ladies and gentlemen, it is key. You always have to be kinetic, okay? There's 2 types of energy when you're dealing with human nature: potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the people always talking about, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I call that I'm-a-itis. Get rid of the I'm-a-itis or finna-itis. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do this, I'm getting ready to do this. Stop having getting ready-itis, I'm-a-itis, and finna-itis. Be kinetic energy. Always be moving forward, always be moving up, ladies and gentlemen, because you can do it. On this journey, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot sit still and stand still. You have always got to be moving upwards and forward to meet your goals. All right, so that was it. That was number 3 right there. I'm sorry, yeah, number 3. Number 4, stay positive. Always try to stay in a positive, motivated mindset. I know it's difficult sometimes. People deal with depression, people deal with anxiety, people deal with a whole lot of things. But we're not talking about that aspect of it. See, that piece of it is something totally different. If you know you suffer from anxiety, and you suffer from severe depression and things of that nature, go seek a professional. Get some help if you need to. Get on some medication, not pharmaceutical medication. If you need to get on pharmaceutical medication, that's great. There's natural alternatives here on this planet that we live by. You can use those to help you become better. It doesn't have to be something from a pharmacy that can help you out. It can be from nature's pharmacy. See, that's what we're dealing with. We live on an abundant planet. We live in an abundant universe that has everything we need. I tell people all the time, all the major framework has been set up for you. Only thing you have to really govern is your 3 things: your actions, your thoughts, and your words. And you govern those 3 things, your life is going to be exploding in all directions. It's going to be 360 degrees of pure pleasure, bliss, and success in your life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, number 5, last but not least. And these are the keys to help you stay on task and to help you have a better year than you had last year. A better 2020, a better decade than last decade. You know, if you want to be better, you have to stop doing the things that you were doing last year. Obviously, they didn't get you where you wanted to be, right? So you have to expand yourself. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about expansion. It's all about getting out of your comfort zone and getting into a more better comfort zone. You know, doing this stuff initially is going to be kind of tough because, you know, you're not used to doing it. But as you do it over time, it's going to get so much easier, and then it's going to become a part of you. And once it becomes a part of you, it becomes part of your DNA. And once it becomes part of your DNA, ladies and gentlemen, co-creators, it's a wrap at that point. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5 is use visual cues. You know, if you're a visual person like myself, even my wife, she says she's visual and things of that nature, and I believe her because she is visual. Use visual cues to help you stay on task. You can create a binder. You get a little binder with sheets of paper in it, and you can write out, you know, each month, January. You can write down what you want to have happen in January. You can write down what you want to have happen in February. You can write down what you want to have happen in March, April, May, June, July, August, and so forth, so on and so forth. You know, set it up in a situation like when you set an like businesses, you know, set things up in quarters. You know, you can have the first quarter of the year, you can do, okay, so from January, February, March, the first 3 quarters of the year, I want this, for the first quarter of the year, I want to have this done. The second quarter, you know, I want to have that done. Third quarter, 4 quarters. There's 4 quarters in a year, 3-month chunks, okay? You can do that as well. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you just organize your life in that aspect, your life is going to change for the better. Let me tell you, I'm here to tell you, I'm living proof of it. I've seen tremendous change in my life since I've incorporated these things into my life. And I'm just sharing this knowledge with you all because I want you all to be successful. I want you all to be the greatest amplified version of yourself that you can be, because that's what you're supposed to be while you're on this planet. You're supposed to be living life, not struggling. Life's supposed to be easy, happy, worry-free, financially free, debt-free, just free of all the burdens. You know what I mean? You need to get to a point where you can help other people thrive. See, most people are just in surviving mode and surviving. That's not the way you're supposed to live, especially if you're a law of attraction practitioner. You're supposed to be thriving and then helping other people thrive as well. See, that's what it's all about. You know, paying it forward, always paying it forward. You know, yesterday I stopped by the supermarket to pick up some things, and I was in a great, I just felt so great yesterday. Yesterday was a great day. I had a lunch with my mentee, breakfast, yeah, I guess it was lunch, breakfast or lunch, I don't know what it was. But we had a great time. I was in a zone yesterday. And on the way home, I stopped by the supermarket and grabbed a couple of items. And I saw this older lady in the line. And I was like, I said, ma'am, do you mind if I pay for that for you? She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. No one has ever done this for me. That's what I'm talking about. Pay it forward, ladies and gentlemen. Thrive. See, because the more you give, the more you receive. The more I give, the more I receive. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you give. See, when your cup runneth over, make sure there's somebody underneath you with other cups to catch what's running over, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's amazing, right? That's amazing. So that was it. That was the 5 things for you to do to have a better year than you had last year. Again, you have 364 days to make your life, to transform your life. And it don't even take that long, to be honest with you. It can take as little as 2 or 3 days. Just be proactive and be active. Don't be reactive, be proactive and active, because you are a co-creator in this big scheme, and you are going to be successful, because I guarantee you. All right. Now that was it. Now before I leave, let's go ahead and do our grounding technique. Okay. On the count of 3, we're going to close our eyes. We're going to inhale abundance and prosperity, and on exhalation, we're going to blow out negative and scarcity, lack and scarcity. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Abundance and prosperity in. Scarcity and lack out. Abundance and prosperity in. Scarcity and lack out. Abundance and prosperity in, scarcity and lack out. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. The 5 things to have a successful year, and 5 things that are going to help you have a successful life. Again, like and subscribe here on YouTube. Tell your friends about me. Find me on YouTube, Mark Cosby. I'm in the process of growing my YouTube channel so I can put out even better videos, and more resources are going to be available there. Carbon Fiber Mindset Group on Facebook. Look for that and try to get an invite, and I will send you an invite to join the group. Again, live taping or live stream video this Saturday coming up, so don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening. Happy New Year 2020. Welcome to the new decade. Welcome to the new you, ladies and gentlemen.